Hey people, it's me Nosy here again for another video, and just a slight vlog and what I've been doing lately, and a little bit of a haul as well, a couple of pickups, and also this and the other. So today, which is the 16th, and this is actually recorded on the 16th, possibly will be uploaded on another date. So when you're seeing this now on YouTube, this is obviously the date I've uploaded it. So yes, what I've done today, basically I have been in town in Hull, my local town centre, and I met my good friend Rattrap 25. He came all the way from Manchester, and yeah, had a pretty cool afternoon. He only came for I think about 2 or 3 hours. I think it was in total. I didn't actually know about it because I don't really take much notice in the news, and to be honest, I think I've learnt my lesson. I think I kind of need to now and again. But yeah, apparently there was some sort of a landslide on the apparently some sort of landslide. It's taken out about four rail tracks, railway tracks. About 4 of them, and apparently there's obviously no trains can actually get through there, which is the through line right from Hull to Manchester. And I didn't know about this, and my mum said about one of my parents told me that apparently there was the track was up. Trying to clear it and obviously start fixing the track, all the tracks that have been affected. And so yeah, he did end up getting here. He was a bit late by about I think an hour and a half. But all that put aside, he ended up getting here, and yeah, I'm really glad to say he had a good time. The reason why Phil came this weekend was that the original plan was going to meet up with Monkey, which was last weekend. Monkey's NTV, and yeah, he came round down to Hull, and he lives in the city. He lives in Manchester as well. He apparently lives very close to Phil Rattrap, and they were both going to come, and then unfortunately things happened, and the people that I originally tried to get down never came because they couldn't due to work and everything. And then unfortunately I was told by Destruction Snippet on the Saturday evening, or it was on the Sunday, he actually said because apparently some massive snow blizzard or something that had happened, some sort of snow blizzard that happened that affected Leeds, because he lives near Leeds. And yeah, apparently some sort of snow blizzard, and apparently work was cancelled, and he was actually told he could not he couldn't have any time off. So it just kind of kicks you in the teeth, that reality. Sometimes things happen. Work tells you one thing, then the Mother Nature does its thing and causes things to have to be changed. And yeah, and he said he could end up coming in the end, but too late really. So what I'm going to be doing, I mentioned this on my podcast, by the way. If nobody's seen it yet, my the Nosy Storm the Wave show, the podcast I do alongside Triple J Firestorm and occasionally Tony Fussell, Soundwave SG1. Any of you that know us on YouTube, check out the link down there below in the description, and yeah, give it a gander, give it a listen, because in that we actually talk what happened. Basically, it wasn't actually going to happen because the episode I uploaded, episode 14, which is season 2, 14, it was actually going to be. It was actually recorded. We actually recorded an episode back last Saturday when Monkey came, and unfortunately something happened to the file. It corrupted. I mentioned all this in the podcast anyways, so I'm not going to go too far into it. But something happened to the file, it corrupted. We used Sam's phone, he recorded it using video, and what we do is that I use my webcam to do my podcast, so I record it video and then I convert it to audio. Found it, that's the only way I can really do it. Because I don't have a separate microphone at the moment. You know, because a lot of people use them condenser microphones that like voice actors and stuff use. A lot of people use them for podcasts, and I don't have one at the moment, so that's all I can really do. But yeah, so that was kind of unfortunate. It was a really good episode as well. We had a real deep discussion. It went on for nearly an hour and a half, about an hour and 20, I think it went on for. So unfortunately it didn't work, it didn't happen, so I uploaded an episode just to recap of what we did, and also to kind of start a new segment from Sam Jose Firestorm. He basically is starting what I'm calling Sam's Anime Corner, and he recorded it separately at home, and I just edited it in, and it worked quite well for an episode really. We've got about 40 odd minute episode, so it's just something to tie us down for at least another 2 weeks until I can get something else sorted out. I mean, I just want to apologise up front to Monkey for the unfortunate reasons, because it was actually Monkey's first time on the podcast, and it was the first one for a long time for Tony, and it really upset me a little bit that we didn't get it sorted out, but shit happens. And unfortunately, you just have to say "que sera, sera," and just get on with it. Just to probably try and do it again. Probably see if we can meet up with a few more people in the future and do it again. Because I'm thinking of trying to get some time off in June. Well, I've got some time off in June coming up this year in June. The reason why I've got June, I think it's June I've got off. We were thinking of going to Download Festival this year, which is I think in June. Could be wrong, June, July, whatever, I don't know. And I took the time off. We're going to do the 5-day weekend, so I took a full week off. So, so we're not too sure whether we're going to be doing it yet, because it all depends on expenses. Because I'm busy next month in March doing stuff. May, I'm going away with family to Devon in May. And then June, I've got time off in June, and then I've got auto assembly, and then it's in August, and then I've got I've got something going on my birthday, which is November. So I've got quite a bit coming up. So I don't know what to do in June, because we don't know how money wise. So I've got to save up for May, and I've got to save up for auto assembly. So I think June might have to be a bit of a miss. So if it does become a bit of a miss, I'll let people know nearer the time, because it's still quite early. But I'm thinking of maybe trying to sort out like a bit more in better time. Probably like 2 or 3, probably about a month before. Probably just start to message certain people again. So if anybody's interested in coming down to Hull, if anybody's watching this video now and you're not that far away from Hull, by all means, give us a message down there and just in the comments and let us know whether you're interested sometime. I know Monkey will. I think Monkey will come down anytime that is free. And Phil will come down depending on family commitment. So anybody that's interested, please by all means comment down there, please, and I will get back to you as soon as. That's Pred. Anybody that's close to Hull, like Leeds, Manchester, or even anyone that's real far out. If you're up for coming a distance, then please do. I mean, it's all down to you. I don't want to put you out money wise. I mean, a lot of people have commitments, family, home, rent, mortgages, bills to pay and things like that. I don't want people to go out all out, but please by all means let me know, either on Facebook or on here, whatever you want to do, let me know, and I will try and sort something out. But anyway, moving on. Yeah, so my good friend Phil, Rattrap 25, met him today. He came all the way, like I mentioned, he came down all the way from Manchester. And basically, I've got a bit of video here of mainly, it's not very good quality, by the way, because I filmed it on my, it might not be very good quality. I'm just warning you, I mean, my webcam's far better quality compared to my phone, because my phone's only a real basic camera. But I recorded mainly what it's like in my Toys R Us. We was in Toys R Us and we're just recording, and I recorded mainly the Transformers that we have, figures, and also some stuff that we didn't realise was in there last week, because we went in there last week and I think a lot more stuff's been added since then. There's some Iron Man 3 stuff in there as well now, and that one, I never saw it unless it was, but I didn't really take much notice in the Marvel stuff, so I could be mistaken, but yeah, let's check that out now. It's not very long, so let's check that out now.
Alright lads.
No, it's recording. I think it's Toys R Us.
We're in Hull, meeting up with Rattrap 25.
We're in Hull.
Obviously.
We're just showing you the awful, abysmal temple.
Yeah, but he lives in Manchester, we could be in Manchester, so you have to kind of...
No, you can tell in Hull you can take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just going to show Phil the awful selection they have here. Terrible.
My old bag, there's only one of that stores, there's $7.99 one. Hey, you got this, you've got a watching back there as well.
There's our masterpiece brand.
Does look nice.
100 quid's a bit pricey, don't you think?
Yeah, I do think that is too much. Yeah. Like you said, I think it was used as that is only have the days, but not the...
Yeah. Really, when you think about it, it's a bumblebee within the bumblebee.
Yeah.
Which says Bumblebee is basically Hasbro's pitch.
Still, folks, as you can see, we still have Dark of the Moon. Oh my god.
What for 20 quid for my son?
Dark of the Moon already still. Oh my god. He's actually probably the best one out of the new arm, actually. Even though people don't like him.
I've got the arm version.
He's okay. Still like his alt mode. Don't break the camera, Sam.
No, yeah, that's going break. There's pins there.
So you've got Iron Man 3 stuff in. They're new, because they went in them not long ago. Wasn't it, Sam?
Yeah, they went
new.
Camera here.
That looks nice. So, you know.
It's still past. Still the Iron Monger.
Yeah, not the greatest of condition on this camera, but anyway, you'll get an idea. We have a little bit more toys, but not much, especially Transformer-wise.
Yeah, it's moving into the Iron Man thing, but that's only because of the new film coming up soon.
Yeah. So, what's your idea then? Do you think it's better than yours, or do you think we're just as bad?
Just as bad as mine.
Terrible. Yeah. Phil's currently thinking, why have I come here?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, as you can see, you know, it's not very great. The toy situation in Hull. I mean, there's a lot more there than there used to be. As you can see there as well, there's a Masterpiece Prime. There was a Masterpiece Prime there, just one, When we went in there the other day, there was about 5 of them. See, Hasbro, there's your proof. Hasbro, sorry, I'm going on it again, but yeah, if you bring us the good stuff, it will sell, and that's your proof. Just in this video, there was 5 of them. Now there's 1 left, or whatever. So yeah, so thank you very much for watching, people. This has been a little video that I thought I'd just put together. Before I go, I've got a little bit of a haul. A couple of things. No, I wouldn't really call it a haul, to be honest. But yeah, I picked up a couple of things. I picked up a manga. I know this isn't got really not. I don't review this kind of stuff on this channel. I review it on my other channel, which is Nosy Anime Guy on YouTube. But I've got Bakuman Volume 9. Mainly, if you don't know what it is, it's basically just a manga, basically about manga. It's about 2 young kids that want to become manga artists, want to create their own manga. One guy does the art, one guy does the story, writes, and it's actually pretty good. It kind of shows kind of the inner working in the way of the manga industry, and actually it's pretty good, pretty cool read. I found these in a very unlikely place. I don't know if anywhere's got a shop like this in where they live, but where I live there's a shop called The Works, and it's it's like a book stationery shop, and we went in there just on a whim, just to see what was in there today, and found these. £5 each, and yeah, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. And I got 2 of them. I mean, I wouldn't say these are the greatest of figures, but for £5, I thought, you know what, I might just give them a gander and see what they're like, and I may review them. Got this guy, which I thought was pretty cool looking, which is Nitro Warrior. And both £5. I mean, £4.99. Sorry. So to be honest with you, I mean, I'm not gonna cry over £5 each. I mean, if there was something like 15 quid, then I wouldn't have bothered. I don't know if you've seen, I've actually reviewed this, and it's just, I'm waiting to actually upload it. Actually, I may have actually uploaded this, because obviously I'm uploading this video on a different date today, also. Today's the 16th. So I'm going to probably upload this in the next couple of days. But you may have already seen this. I reviewed and edited this, and it's Mars Attacks Transformers comic, this is the one shot called Attack of the Bots. I got that. Pretty cool. The first comic book review I've done for a while actually as well, so I got that one, and I also went back and I picked up this. I mentioned these in my podcast episode, but I thought to show them in the video because I haven't yet. Got Mars Attacks Kiss, Flaming Youths. It's pretty good, I've read it, it's pretty cool. Read this as well, Mars Attacks Popeye, Twister Sock Punch or something. Pretty cool. Then I picked up this as well, which is Lock the Stargates. It's a Stargate one, and it's Zombies vs Robots. These are really cool. There's a few more that are going to be coming out in the future. There's quite a few. There's a Judge Dredd one coming out soon and stuff like that, so pretty interesting. And also, it's the Star Trek Next Generation and Doctor Who spin-off. Well, you know, when they come together. Got the first 3 volumes. So Assimilation 2. I've actually tried to check out Assimilation 1, and I think it was something back in the 90s. I found a comic series on eBay from like 97 or something. So that's Volume 1, got Volume 2. Pretty cool. Cyberman versus the Borg. They're the only thing I actually prefer at the Star Trek is mainly the Borg. And 3. So I've got the first 3 volumes of the Next Generation Doctor Who crossover comic. But yeah, so thank you very much, people. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll be back very soon with more videos, reviews. I will possibly review these as well. Just a bit of a change, because I did say I was going to go down different toy lines instead of Transformers for a little while. Although I am going to be reviewing Transformers still. But I'm going to try mainly try and see if I can review comics and other toys, you know, give it a bit of a breather. Yeah, so I'll give them a gander, see what they like, and I'll do a review on them. So, thank you very much, and I will see you later. Bye bye.